In question number 3 of our series, where we write chemical equations for precipitation reactions, we're asked, write an equation for the precipitation reaction that occurs when solutions of sodium hydroxide and copper 2 bromide are mixed. Let's start by converting these two names into their chemical formulas. Sodium hydroxide is the following, NaOH, and copper 2 bromide looks like this, CuBr, and it's copper 2 plus, so that 2 will go over here. And since our anion bromine has a charge of 1 minus, that's our final chemical formula. The only possibility here is if this sodium and bromine come together and this copper and hydroxide come together. So let's see what happens if they do. We have sodium bromide, NaBr, and we have copper 2 hydroxide, so CuOH subscript 2. Let's see if either of these is soluble. If we have at least one soluble chemical formed, then we can write the chemical equation for this precipitation reaction. Let's start with NaBr. According to this, chemicals that contain Br are soluble, and Na is not one of the exceptions, so this will be soluble. According to this right here, this statement, compounds containing hydroxide are insoluble, except if we have one of these metals, which we don't. So this will be insoluble. We can go ahead and write the chemical reaction. We have NaOH plus CuBr2 yields NaBr plus CuOH2. We have two OHs here, and we only have one here. So I'll put a 2 in front, and I'll put a 2 in front of NaBr. That will balance out the sodium on the left and the right side, and it will also balance out the bromines on both sides. This right here is our balanced chemical equation, and we also want to include their states. So this is aqueous, this is aqueous. This formed the precipitate, so you want to write down solid and AQ for this chemical compound. And there you have it. That is how to write equations for precipitation reactions. Make sure to watch question 4 for our final question in this series.